I don't have brakes. So Matt's out of town. He's at Colin's surgery. We are headed up to Salt Lake. Colin has a surgery today. They're gonna shorten and lengthen some legs to make him so he's not crooked.
We're just shortening. We're not lengthening.
How you doing, Colin?
Doing great, I guess.
You nervous?
Not the needle, yeah.
You got your hat on backwards because things are about to get serious.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, about 9 years ago, Colin was in a car accident and his left leg was severed off just above the knee. They were able to sew it back on and he can use it. But
we're grateful.
How many surgeries? Over 30.
I would guess 45 plus.
In and out of OR is more than that.
Yeah.
Because he would go into OR almost every day. And
It's given him enough time to develop a phobia of needles. So it's going to be a little bit tough. We'll give you some updates and let you know how it goes. I think everything's going to come out okay. And if it doesn't, I've got 3 other boys at home almost as good as this one.
He's not wrong. He's got 3 other boys that are pretty awesome.
He gave us a call and said that something rolled off a cliff up here, the Spanish Fork Canyon, and he needs us to bring the wrecker up to him. So Rhett and I are heading up there. I'm letting this guy drive.
Haven't gotten a wreck yet.
Define wreck. That fence you took out was a wreck.
I did wreck the fence today. It started closing.
It's getting hot. It's like 96 degrees. We're about 2 hours away from Salt Lake. We'll keep you updated. We'll let you know when we get there. All right, it's the next day. It's been a little bit rough, but it always is when you're out riding your dirt bike one day and then the next day you have to have help going to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's been rough.
But he's doing good.
he's moving.
Just a little
That's all we
update.
need.
So Matt just called and said he's not going to be able to make it. He has to help Colin with his physical therapy. So that leaves Rhett and I to go handle this. I've never driven the wrecker. Have you driven the wrecker?
Yeah, for about 20 minutes.
So neither of us really know how to control it that well.
I know how to use the rear steer because I love messing around with that. It's so
I don't think we're going to mess with the rear steer. We don't need it for this job. We're going to go figure out how to use the wrecker and figure out how to get this side-by-side out of there. We made it through Spanish Fork Canyon. Now we're heading up another 5 miles. Then it's all dirt road from there, I think. All right, we've arrived here at the dirt road. Rhett's getting distracted because he wants to go fishing. I don't really blame him. First time driving the wrecker, here we go. All right, we just got stopped by a guy who's got a dead battery. We're gonna see if we can help him out. I don't think we're gonna mess with the rear steer. I've been there, man.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So guys,
How's it going?
So it should just be this little river trail right there. Just cross that and it's like 2 minutes up.
This might have been a banana drop. And more rare.
How am I looking back there?
You're looking good. You're gonna clear.
This is a pretty narrow little trail.
This trail was not built for the wrecker, or should I say the wrecker was not built for this trail. Okay, so it is right there. So we're gonna go turn around and
What caught you in this mess?
Started coasting down, brakes disappeared. Just lost complete brakes. There's a berm. I was like, oh shoot, do I turn right here and risk flipping it because I'm going so fast? Or do I come up over this berm and try to hit some bushes or some small trees and slow down? I chose the latter, hit some bushes up here and just rolled about 6 times. I only walked away with a couple scratches. I don't know how.
I think if we get it to right here,
and then we can just pull it up right
then
there.
we pull it up there over that way.
Yeah. We're not going through that tree. It didn't like break anything on the front.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like
But this big tree just saved my life from falling all the way down there.
we just got to figure out how to get it on its wheels.
Yeah.
And then once we got it on its wheels, it'll be pull it up. So I think I want to back the wrecker right in there.
Keep coming.
If I can keep my front tires up on top, I want them. So the goal is to keep the front tires on the road up there as an anchor. And then we're gonna run these 2 benches down and try and pull it on out of there. Okay, so we've got 2 winches hooked up to the cage. I am worried a little bit about lifting on the cage, so we're gonna go with 2 and lift from 2 spots. And then we're gonna hook the front bumper up to the rear bumper of the wrecker, just in case it fits between these trees, so it can't go down the hill. All right, I'm gonna pull this out of the way. Okay, you ready to start pulling, Rhett? Okay, tighten up the other 2. We're ready to start pulling. See if this pulls it out. There you go. You're making it around that tree. It's holding you up right there. You're around it now. Well, it's pulling them up. Okay. Try lifting the boom up.
Okay, that's good.
Keep going. Okay, watch out. Keep going. Okay.
Well, it's on its wheels now.
All right, we got it back up on its wheels. Now we're just gonna pull the front end around and pull her on up. Drag that other one around. Okay. Well, once we lift up the front end, go ahead and pull the floor. Pull this up as tight as you can get it. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna rear steer this way and try and get it around that tree. Let me know if I hit it, okay? That was a lot easier than Rhett and I were anticipating. She's a little scraped up.
Good as new.
You roll 6 times, I guess this is what happens, right? But I mean, the frame looks like it's all still in one piece.
Overall, for side-by-side wrecks, this one's a clean one. Like, it was a
clean
bad wreck, but the side-by-side took it.
All right, it's all hooked up and we're ready to head down the hill. Rhett's gonna rear end me. I don't have brakes.
What is wrong with this road?
So I was in 4 low, going down the hill, foot full to the ground, no brakes, none. I don't know what's further down there, but I know it doesn't get safer. It's all downhill. So I drove it up that to prevent from going down that hill any further. And I tried slamming it into gear. I hope I didn't ruin the transmission. But
he'd rather have the transmission ruined than this.
Yeah, than the whole wrecker. And we have no service here. Hopefully, it's just like it's out of brake fluid or something. Okay. Check that brake fluid.
There's something that's dripping down there.
It's probably brake fluid. We probably poked a hole in our brake line. Oh, it's full. That okay? Check the other one.
That one's full.
Okay, go pump the brakes. Let's see if there's a hole somewhere.
There's something. It's not a line. It's got to be something that goes into the.
The brakes are no longer bled. How do we get out of here?
Where's the nearest service?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
your Spanish fork.
Yeah.
Rhett, go ahead and pump the brake. Okay, that one's bled. Let's try and figure out which one isn't, if any of them. Okay, that one's got good fluid. Okay, now pump. Rhett, it might have boiled the brake fluid back up into it. So just start pumping. So much for this is only like a hour job, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Rhett, stop. We got a leak and it's spraying out. Okay, pump right now. Okay, I got it. I found the leak. That fitting right here is leaking.
Is it loose?
I don't even know what that is. I don't think we can fix that here. If we have a plug, we can plug it and eliminate it.
Oh, that's a lot too.
Yes. Okay, let's take a picture of it. Well, I know I promised to ride down to the bottom of the hill, but I think we're all walking.
You know, good thing it's not the middle of the day at the hottest time.
We're just gonna ride back to cell service and call Matt. Hopefully he's on his way back from the hospital so he can run us the parts to fix the wrecker. And then maybe we'll just give him the key to Blue Steel and we'll jump in with Jamie and he can come get the wrecker.
Oh, yeah.
The wrecker lost its brakes coming down the hill.
Okay, send me all the pictures because we can just take a whole section out of it.
All right, we got discharged. We were on our way home. Colin's back there sleeping. Jamie
Yay,
here.
I love going home.
Just got a call from Hefe that he's having some problems with the wrecker. I guess the brake light switch failed. Like it's spraying out fluid and he lost his brakes. Super scary. So I gotta figure out what part that is and never buy that part again. So anyway, we've got to get that looked at and figure out what happened. I just feel terrible. I just feel really sick right now about this whole thing. We'll go check it out. We'll get it fixed.
We're gonna go get some brake fluid from O'Reilly's. I guess we don't need any fittings. Matt's on his way. He's gonna come help us get it off the mountain. Thank goodness. .4. I don't know what size it is.
Oh, grab one of each.
We got the tools. We didn't know which size it was, so we got multiple. And we got the brake fluid. How you doing, Colin?
Oh, I hurt. Oh, it feels so weird to have both legs the same length.
Right, I guess I should switch to my work gear, at least some of it. I don't need my badge anymore.
All right, so we got Matt here. He's gonna take over from now and get his wrecker out of there.
Am I scene commander now?
This is the official pass off.
I'm a little bit emotionally drained. I've been hanging out at the Primary Children's Hospital for a couple days, going through that with Colin. Now we're here trying to figure out what happened and how we're gonna fix it and get off of here.
It's time for the long hike.
So a long time ago, like 30 years ago, I was talking to one of my buddies, mechanic stuff. That's all I ever talked about when I was a kid. And these pressure switches in the brake lines that run your brake lights, when I found out that they existed, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. Because obviously there's some kind of a diaphragm in there that allows it to push a switch, which is another failure point for holding pressure in the brake system. So I've always had an aversion to them. None of my cars have them.
So this is your first vehicle with one in it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be removing it?
I think I am. I think we're gonna go to
You like
the old switcheroo.
like a Corvairs?
Yep, Corvair switch.
This is quite the climb.
I don't know why I'm having to carry the brake fluid. We're gaining some elevation pretty quick here.
Now you see my concern, my panic mode.
I'll roll off this with no brakes as long as I'm in gear.
I wasn't a fan. Right there. So it's coming out.
What's this?
I unplugged it
From what?
from the front of that.
Over there. Okay. All right, first of all, let's see.
Is it in low?
I owe you $100.
Woo!
It's in
Brett,
low.
we got a steak dinner coming our way.
It's in low.
I didn't make the bet though, but I'll take that.
All right. This is a really easy fix to bypass that. So let's bypass it.
Good thing you're a mechanic.
Yes. So I haven't seen it, but I trust them. When they're stepping on the gas, this was spraying out, and I can see there's fluid everywhere. Should have made some smoke come off these headers for sure.
It was little spurts, but we
looked
were going
like-
down the gravel road, so it looked like just dust coming up. We both asked each other, is that smoke? And then it would go away. And we're like, oh, it must have just been dust.
We're just gonna disassemble this. Oh, we're missing this fitting.
Oh, we have to have an adapter.
Yeah, we'll improvise. We always do. Give me that fitting, Ron. We're gonna use that as the adapter. It's not ideal, but it
You
is.
gotta bend the line.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So this was the part that failed. It is leaking fluid around this seal right there, just spraying out.
Yeah, it could have been, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I hope we can get this. I'm gonna be trying to move it that way, so you're gonna stop it. Are you kidding me? Now we got no brakes and no chance of brakes.
Wow. Maybe we can get that out. There it goes. That went. Whew.
That was close. We had other options. There's always options.
So what is that part right?
These?
Yep. What is
Those
that?
are the parking brakes. Those are $620 a piece.
Ooh.
And if you know how to use them, they're awesome. If you don't know how to use them, then they don't work.
I don't know how to use them.
Right. And I just assumed everybody knew how to use them. I'm hoping that we can make that work. Who knows? Who knows what this is going to take? Maybe that way. Yeah. Beautiful. So now we just need to rotate that in, which of course shouldn't be that hard to do, but we'll make it hard. We will. All right, start it up and just tell me what you got for pedal feel. Pump it really fast. Yeah, so when you lose your brakes, you always pump them first, because that would have made this one work. That is clear full of fluid.
I know.
How come this is so full? There's so many things not adding up. Okay, pump, hold. All right, let's see if we can get this out of here.
How's it looking?
Good. We had to do a front dig there, but we got off of it. Now we're just gonna winch everything up.
So what are those two switches right there?
Those are my parking brakes. So
Okay.
This is the rear, this is the front. And that I just put my rear one on and did that front dig where I peeled off the hill there.
Nice.
So now we're gonna winch. Are you in neutral?
Yep.
Okay, let's see how this goes. This is no brake. So that was holding it in first. I never touched the brakes.
Okay.
So you might have been in drive or third or second.
I was in first, but I probably just went into panic. You know, everything was like, crap, what do I do? I don't have brakes. So it was just crap.
Okay, this one's loose.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm glad we got it out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Both of them.
For real.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one. We're gonna hit the road.
So I learned a very valuable lesson. Don't put the vehicle in park. It won't help you, but it'll ruin the park.
Yeah, we got a transmission to dig out and repair.
But I'm glad it wasn't my fault that the brakes went out. It was a defective part for sure.
Yeah. So we've got about a 4-hour drive ahead of us. We're gonna get right to that. Thanks for watching.
This is Matt's attire when he's semi on the job.